Hey, Mark Fitzpatrick, hope you're having a great day. Here's a question I got asked, wanted to share it with you. What do you do in the seller's market if your property is not selling? Guess what? The same thing you do with any product that's not selling. You have to look at the price. Now, let me step back. This is why when I look at a property, before it goes live, and I tell my clients this all the time, I say, I need to churn on this, I need to analyze it, I need to spin it around upside down. I agonize over getting the exact price that I think is going to be what I call the sweet spot price. That's the price that just attracts as many people as possible. It's not too low, it's not too high, but it's the one that nets the most in the end. So back to the person who's selling a house right now and it's not selling. Well, if it's a seller's market especially, but really any market, it goes back to price. And it doesn't matter what is causing that price to have to go down. There could be a number of examples. Let me give you a couple. Two properties in particular where I know one was 1.7 million, one was right around 1 million. Both of them were lacking a backyard. I mean, literally maybe 30 feet of backyard. And so by the time you have a deck or a patio, there's no space. A lot of people in this market now, especially, it's like a 6-month backlog for pools. They want pools installed. And in both of these cases, people were looking at pools that walked away from the house. Now, as the seller, we start to justify in our minds, well, that's not that big of a deal. Why? Because we bought the house. We may have overlooked it when we bought it. It may not have been a factor, but guess what? You're not buying the house again. So you got to get past your feelings and justifications for why others are saying the price should drop. Well, maybe the other one is there's a highway, I hear the noise behind me, and I don't want that. Well, guess how that problem's get solved? By the price going lower. And then buyers will start to justify in their minds why the same thing maybe you had in your mind, why that noise really shouldn't be that much of a factor, right? It doesn't matter what we may have overlooked or justified in our minds to buy it at the price that we bought it at. Right now, if the market is telling you, and I say literally after, I'll be kind, if it's more than 10 days on the market and it hasn't gotten an offer, it's not getting attractive buyers, then the price is too high. It really should be more than really 5 days, depending on the property. But in general, it should be quick right now, unless there's a problem with the property. And guess what that means? The price is too high. So it doesn't matter. The house is outdated. Well, they can do that themselves. You hear that sometimes. People say, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put new appliances. I'm not going to put new flooring in. Or all that. Well, guess what? Yeah, they'll do it, but they'll do it for a price. So that means your price is too high for them right now, for them to justify buying your place to make those improvements, renovations, whatever it is, updates themselves. So you can spin this every which way, but it always comes back down to the price. Always comes back down to the price. And here's the problem. If you keep trying to hold on to your price for too long, the longer it stays on the market, the more people bypass it because they say, I saw that property before. I saw that before. Nobody's bought it. It's a seller's market. There must be something wrong. That's what goes on in people's head, right? This is psychology, right? If I'm seeing properties fly off the market in 2, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and this thing's been on the market for 45 days, there's got to be something wrong. And so they don't even look at it anymore. So be very, very careful. Getting the price right in the beginning is so important. First impression means a lot, and it especially means it when it comes to price of a property or really any product. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I hope that you're not in that situation, but if you are coming up where you're going to sell something, be it real estate or anything, get the price right. That's it. Take care. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to get updates and see brand new videos just like this, click over here down below, subscribe. You'll also get first look on new properties we have when they're going live before anybody else.